I think we've all built a nether portal in Minecraft. And if you're anything like me, that's where the story ends. Last episode, we built a super cool mega base. And now we have to build a super cool portal room inside the super cool mega base. The goal is simple. Build the coolest, most original, epic nether portal. Well, kind of. I'm actually gonna build the nether in the overworld. Super original. So, turns out we're gonna have to dig a lot more than I expected. So I think I'm going to be using these caves as natural terrain generation. Like, you know when you're in Nether and you just see Nether caves? Like, for example, this cave is massive and it's right at the back of this dig, and I think it would look super good incorporated into the build instead of building over top of it. Okay, so we made a lot of progress in this dig. I would think we're about halfway now. Like, this is getting pretty big and it's shaping the size that I kind of want. Alright, this build is really starting to take shape. This isn't even, and that's the point. I want it to give nether, but we need to dig this together. We need to make this one room instead of two. So this layer needs to go up to the second layer. And then we also need to build like the terrain in the nether. Like the nether has several different various like platforms. And that's gonna be important that we actually nail that. The next step, we are gonna actually, I think, connect the two layers. We're gonna head over to this corner and just start mining down. I don't know where I'm gonna start like the platforms, and that's gotta be how we figure out. I kind of want to do a U platform so we can have like different levels and different biomes, and we gotta have a lava lake. I didn't want to over montage you guys, so I skipped ahead a little bit here, but we need to go fix tools or maybe get more tools. I just need a tool fixing session. I can finally use my new nether portal, which makes me pretty excited, but we gotta head over to the XP farm, get some new XP to repair these pigs because they are on their last leg. I do plan on putting my portal near to where the portal is in the overworld. I know, put the portal on the roof. It will be on the roof. Right now, it's easier to access all the stuff that I need in the nether if I have it on the base level, so it's basically only down there for convenience currently. One brew later, and it is time to get some XP and repair all our poor tools that we used way beyond what we should have. Alright, everything is finally repaired, so we should have enough pickaxe strength to get through this entire dig. But yeah, that took more time than I definitely wanted. I'm sick of not having a nether roof portal travel, so I'm definitely adding a portal up here, and we're just gonna hope it links back. This should be in the right general area. Now I gotta break this guy down here. Moment of truth. Well, this isn't right. Second time is the charm. This is definitely not where I wanted to be. But I guess it's useful information, right? I always have a trial chamber at access. It's kind of cool that their arrows go right through the portal. I'm going to place a waypoint down here, and then I'm going to stand right on top of it, and that's where I'm going to place my portal. Third time is the charm. Thank goodness. Surprise, guys. It's time to dig again, so yeah, we're going to get to that. The shape's really coming together. Alright, I feel like this is giving the exact feel I want for nether terrain. This is giving nether. This is great. It's a new day and I have some fresh eyes. I definitely need to do the roof. It can't just be flat. The roof needs to be like a little bit of texture. So we're gonna start just, I guess, kind of randomly digging. I'm gonna do a crazy cool transition here. It's called a clap. Update, I've been mining for like 2 days. I'm gonna go start grabbing random nether materials. So we're gonna mine materials now in the nether.
That was much needed. I'm going into this with zero strategy. I'm pretty much just gonna puke the nether all over my portal room and hope it looks good. I feel like I did a good job of like mining the area accurate to the nether, so we're gonna try and include some of this gravel. It was purposefully left. I guess it's just time to start placing. Right here, we're gonna be doing the nether wastelands. Yeah, that's the only plan I have. This is kind of coming together. I don't think that you guys want to watch me do this more. Clap transition? Okay, one of these clap transitions, I'm actually gonna nail it, but not this time because I ran out of netherrack. But I do have a lot of warp blocks, and I think I'm gonna start that. This is my favorite nether biome, so I'm pretty excited for it. I'm gonna put it to the entrance on the left. All right, I mean, this looks pretty good. I feel like for the space, I did well. Like it just looks good, but it's not like too overempowering, I guess. If it wasn't obvious from the materials we gathered, the next biome we're gonna build is a basalt delta, and I think we're going in this corner. So it's just kind of a bunch of spikes that I'm just gonna place, but I want to make it like curved outward. So we're gonna get the shape down, and then we're gonna fill it in back. The front row is done. You guys can kind of see the shape we're going for here. We're going every row taller than the previous, so it kind of like looks like the biome in a way, and it's gonna meet the ceiling in the back. I've been using stone to save up on materials. I have a lot of basalt, just not like an incredible amount. I'm gonna use these little like holes, and I'm gonna put lava in them so it looks similar to the biome, because there's a bunch of little random like lava pots in the biome. I also have to incorporate it into the wall, into the ceiling. So I'm gonna start just kind of like mining up the wall a little bit into interesting patterns, and hopefully it just kind of looks like a basalt biome. I don't really have a plan for this. I'm at the point where I love it or hate it. I think it's like looking like a basalt, don't get me wrong. I just don't know how I'm gonna do the ceiling yet. Alright, I think black stone is my answer here. It's low-key looking like a nether geode, but we're not gonna talk about that. I mean, it's making progress. We just have to make maybe some ceiling sharpness. I don't know. I added a little bit of texture to the ceiling. Not a lot though, and I do like it. Lava is our next problem though, because we need it now and we need it later. This is a simple fix. I think this farm will do, but our later project, this will not do. Actually gonna replace this nether wastelands with a soul sand valley. I think the nether wasteland will go better up by the basalt delta. Yeah, we definitely made the right choice. This looks really good. Now it's time to take out this stone because it's going to lead right into the basalt delta, and I think it would just look better up here. Like a little mini nether wasteland. Maybe we could put like a little lava pool up here or something. Alright, I got a little more work done, and I added another mini soul sand valley, and I want to add the bone structure that you find the gas at. So we're adding a little bone structure. Nothing crazy, because it can't be too big over the portal here. These little simple details are going to be the things that really sell it. Like, this is chef's kiss. I love how this looks. And right here, we're going to add a little mini nether fortress. I think I'm going to bring it out pretty far here because I think we're going to use it as our entrance to the portal because we have to get across the future lava lake. We ran out of nether bricks way quicker than I expected, so I think we're going to have to cook some netherrack. Good thing I just remembered you can do that. So we're going to cook some netherrack and go from there. 6 minutes later. I thought it was cool how the gas was flying around, I'm not gonna lie. But my impatience is getting to me, so I'm actually just gonna cut back on this thing. Do not judge me. I think the repositioned netherrack looks better. That looks cute. All right, one of the last biomes that we have to do is the Crimson Forest. So I'm pretty excited for this. We're going to butt it right next to the Wart Forest, and we're going to kind of fade it back towards the basalt. Button. Press button. Oh. Oh, this is my portal room. Even though we had some footage corrupt, it's okay because a large amount of that time I was actually playing Bed Wars. Wow, I'm just so happy with how this build is turning out. I mean, look, it actually kind of looks like the Nether in here. We're desperately in need of a Nether restock, so we're gonna head to the Nether and just kind of stock up on everything. First up, we need a tiny bit more basalt items. Next, we just need a little bit more netherrack, or kind of a lot. All right, we are fairly restocked now. It's time to get back to the project. I needed more basalt so that I could transition the biomes a little bit better. Alright, I feel like this is a pretty good biome transition. I enjoy it. And I feel like the next area's transition, like I'm just gonna fill this whole remaining stone area with netherrack because I feel like that's the most abundant biome in the nether. We're really starting to come along here. I am enjoying how this is legitimately looking like the nether now. It's quite crazy. I mean, look at that. That looks great. Now we have the very mundane task of filling in the walls, so I'm gonna start doing this. If anything crazy happens, I'll let you guys know. Progress report, I would say we're like 2/3 done. 2/3 done. We got a lot done. Fuck. Yeah, 66% was definitely a lie. So I would say right now we're kind of like just about 50, maybe under. Stop! Nah,
Give me it.
okay. Give me a
She's
cameo.
at half a heart
If you
and she's
want-
not trying to cameo.
Give me the cameo. If you want the tough, you gotta give me something. And you do tell me that I'm the best streamer and I'm the best wife and that you couldn't imagine
You're the
anyone else
best
around
streamer
you,
and the best wife.
and that
I'm gonna kill
stay with-
Frederick. Give me the box then. Give me the box. What happens if Frederick dies?
I would cry. I actually cried when Bernard died. I have his slime ball. I have his one slime ball in this chest here, waiting for a proper burial. Why are you laughing?
I'm not. Never was. Nope. Nope.
You
Nope.
literally
Not
just
me.
laughed, like very much so.
Not me. Jolas, did you hear a laugh?
Wait, what?
Yeah. See? Duh.
I am him.
Duh. Duh.
He is
duh.
we.
He is we. B is me. He is me.
Hooray! Whoa! The
I made
freaking fountains.
Fountains. I made 2 fountains.
I've decided that I'm going to use a lot of fire to light up the area. I just don't want to use too much. A couple little glowstone bits definitely are needed. I think they look very nice. Between the fire and glowstone, hopefully we won't have to use any torches. Now that we're done with all that, it's time to really start this lava process, which is kind of going to suck. I need a lava lake, and I don't want any running lava in it, so this is going to be a process. I hate to say it, this lava farm is not going to cut it. We're definitely going to have to go to the nether a lot. Alright, so we're going to have to take all this down 1 block so that we can put lava here. Of all the things I've done in this build, honestly, that didn't take too long. I think we have like 7 buckets of lava, and I don't know how far that's gonna get me because I don't know if lava does like any infinite stuff. Like it doesn't go together like water does. So I think it's literally 1 by 1 source blocks.
All right, this is taking way longer than I thought. It is 1x1 source blocks, and it's like I'm making no progress. But we do have to take down this beacon, otherwise it's just going to be a huge problem later on. All right, working through the rest of the buckets that we have in the overworld, and then we're going to have to start running to the nether so that we can actually make progress quicker. I've been using scaffolding to get a high ground so that I can actually get down on top of the lava, because this is way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay. I was not thinking. We're going to die, I feel like, a lot in this process. This is not fun. I cannot believe that there's no easy way to do this. Okay, that got really close. Really, really close. We're officially on our first trip to the nether to get lava. As you guys can see, I broke the original portal, but I think it's time to move it up here. I think this is going to be the final resting place, like the official portal location. Here's where we're at after trip 1 to the nether. I feel like I'm just going to keep checking in after every trip, and we're going to see how far the lava gets us. After trip 2, this is where we sit. I just got the couple buckets of my hotbar left. One of my friends suggested that I do a orange glass pathway, and I think that was a great idea, so we are gonna stick to that, and that's how we're gonna be able to get to the portal. After trip 3, this is where we sit, and after trip 4, we sit here. I feel like we're making some progress. I finally feel like we've made a large dent. All right, it is time. I'm gonna have you guys go in the comments, guess how many trips to the nether we're gonna take. Here's how we're looking after trip 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm really liking the glass bridge here. I think it's gonna work well. 9, 10, 11, 12. Death 1. 13. I've recruited a helper. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I think I'm just gonna check back in at like 25. Death 2. 25. 30. Death 3. You guys aren't gonna believe me when I tell you this took me 4 real life days to finish. Like, it was insane. Like, who knew placing lava was this torture filled? Alright, last bucket is placed. It's time for me to just do some finishing details, and then I'm gonna give you guys some cinematics of the final build. Wow, I'm just so proud of this. It's turned out so beautiful, and I just want to thank you guys all for watching. It looks so cool from the mega base. Like, that looks insane. And just some final remarks. I want to thank you guys for watching these videos. Every interaction you guys do, how long you guys watch, it all matters to me. Just leave a comment, like I could not, you guys, I love you guys so much. Just thank you guys for watching. It means the world to me.